Hi, let's talk about some edgy ways to soften into your body, because sometimes the meditation or the yoga is just not hitting it and you find yourself doing the things and it's not working. You're not getting back into yourself. Your mind keeps going, or the stress is still there. And I help women connect back to themselves, feel into their sensuality and feel at home in their bodies. And this is something that I've heard many times, which is that certain practices work really well sometimes and sometimes they just don't. And I think sometimes there's something great about repeatedly doing the same things, but sometimes it is nice to have other alternatives that can help you reconnect to yourself. The first edgy way to connect back to your body that I want to mention is Shibari. If you don't know Shibari, it is the Japanese art of tying, and you can also do self-tying. So you do it for yourself with the rope. And the beautiful thing about Shibari is that you're having a physical tool. So you're feeling the rope against yourself. And you might find yourself surprised how calming it can be to feel restricted, actually. Almost like a hug or a heavy blanket. Sometimes the constriction can feel really soothing on our system. I love the focus also that it requires to self-tie. There's something very beautiful about getting my hands busy on something quite repetitive, but also sometimes getting a bit creative with it. There's so many possibilities with self-tying. I will put resources below. The second way to soften into your body would be to choose an animal that you want to imitate. You will be surprised how much play and curiosity can do to our nervous system and our focus. And choosing to become playful and experimental with the way you express yourself will automatically connect yourself to your body, because you're like, how do I create a tiger or an elephant or a snake or a mouse? Like, how do I imitate it? It will automatically make you be playful, make you move a little bit, make you change your shape, and maybe find also some of the peace or some of the qualities that you see in these animals. You can do that just by remembering any animal that you know of. For example, cats or pigeons, they're easy to remember because we see them in day-to-day life. You don't even need to turn on some kind of documentary of that animal. You can just remember whatever you remember of that animal and shift between animals. Maybe spend a minute in the cat and then a minute as an elephant, and feel the change that it brings to your body. Before we continue, I invite you to like this video if you like it so far, and you can also subscribe to the channel. The third way is to not wear underwear, at least if you're normally used to wearing underwear. So you might put on a long dress or some comfortable pants, and then just see if the change of physical sensation from not having underwear on helps you to drop into your body, because this is such a tender part of our body, and it tends to take the attention there if the sensations are different than usual. So you might find yourself surprised by how much it kind of grounds you or anchors you back into yourself, especially because it's a sensation that's a bit far away from the head. And it's also fun to maybe go on a walk and have that little secret for yourself that nobody can see and know, but you know. And the last edgy way to soften back into your body that I want to propose today is to put on some aggressive music. I don't know, think Linkin Park, Metallica, something that you still can listen to, that's still kind of fun to listen to for you. Don't put on something that you hate, but it can be really new. It can be unusual music for you if this is not the kind of stuff you usually listen to. And have it on loud, either in your headphones or on your speaker, and just rave around for at least 2 songs, using as much energy as possible. Like, jump around. If you don't really know what to do with your limbs, if you feel awkward kind of dancing, just jump and flail your arms maybe, or shake yourself. Just try and get energy moving into your body. And then once you're finished, once you're either exhausted or the 2 songs are finished, you can turn off the music and stop and just take a deep breath, and maybe lay down as well. That can feel really good after having moved a lot. You might find that sometimes practices like yoga or meditation are just not activating enough to first get the stress or the activation of the day kind of moved from the body Until then, you're able to kind of recenter. So maybe one of these will be your go-to next time. And if you want to work one-on-one with me to reconnect with your body, then you will find more information in the description box. And I wish you a really splendid rest of your day. Bye bye.